Yes, it's yet another week where I'm recording in a completely different environment. Last week I recorded at the Facebook Chef studio. This week I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to record somewhere different. It's currently 9 o'clock on Sunday the 5th of October, so this will come out tomorrow, I believe. And it's the grand final night, it's a long weekend. It's been a long fucking week, it's been a long day. I was very emotional today and yesterday. Reason for that, as I have talked to you guys before about, I invested into this company. I will not state what the company is, but I invested into this company and put in X amount of money and will profit X amount back. But it's a matter of when I will get it. And I'm really shit at communicating. I tend to hold stuff back without meaning to, without intention of doing it. And I had told my partner part of this in the past when I had initially decided to do it. And I don't even know if I told her initially when I started doing it, but I had told her when I'd made a big investment and then it wasn't worth it. Like, not worth it, but I think it was $2,000 or something that I had put in. No, it wasn't. That's a lie. $600, and then the next investment I had to make was 2.4, which is what I still have to make now. And I didn't have that kind of money, bro. And I'm not someone who borrows money off people. The people within the company were like, just borrow money off people. Like, we've all been through this before. If you can't afford it, get someone to lend you the money, and then you can give them the money back and still profit. But that kind of money, bro, I can't borrow that kind of money off fucking anyone. Doesn't matter who you are, I just can't. And being in that position, I was left feeling sick as fuck. I felt like anxious, upset, angry, sick, all at once, like all these emotions all at once. I panicked and I didn't know what to do. So I had called my partner and I told her about it. I didn't even think straight away. I think I waited like until the end of that night. It'd been like 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever it was. And I was just like, bro, I don't know what to do. Like, I've gone too far all in and I don't know what to do. And her outlook, I believe maybe I did talk about this in the last episode. I don't actually rewatch these over. These are either me trying to help other people or journaling, and in journaling helping other people. So I don't actually go back and watch these. I will one day. This is why I've created like a playlist and everything for these episodes, so that one day I can come back and rewatch them. Instead of, I was filling out books and shit journaling. That's what this is. This is me literally expressing what's going on right now and journaling it verbally. Verbal journal. Anyways, yeah, so my partner was against it, I would say, and didn't understand it. It was like, bro, you can't, you've just got to forget about it. You've got to, like, you lost that money. It is what it is. Start saving your own money. Don't invest any more money, because at the end of the day, you'll save to something, whereas if you keep investing, you're going to still be left with nothing. And it was confusing for her. It was confusing for me. I didn't fully understand it. She didn't. I'm not sure I still quite understand it. I'm not sure she still quite understands it. But after that conversation, there was this massive weight on me, because I had sat down and worked the numbers out, and I was like, bro, fuck this. I'm not going to sit here and not take any risk or, you know, let my money go to waste sort of thing. This is money I can profit off of. It's just a matter of when and how much money I put in, which it seems dumb to anyone. It seemed dumb to me to begin with. Even when I'd made that $600 deposit, I'd made other deposits previous to that, like less and less. And 600 seemed like a lot. I was like, bro, I don't know if I can fucking afford that right now. But I did it anyways. It's like, fuck it, pull it out of other accounts. And yeah, that backfired on me, man. I won it actually. I think maybe the first one was 600. Maybe the second one was like 1,400. Maybe because it kept going up and up. I can't actually quite like remember fully. Maybe because it was 1,400, I was like, that's a lot of money, because 600 isn't too much. Maybe it was 1,400. Put it this way, I put a lot of money in, bro. And last night I'd gone out with her to a friend's birthday dinner, and there was a lot of waiting. I'm a very impatient person, and there was a lot of just sitting around waiting. I picked her straight up from work, and we went straight to her house. It was like 2 o'clock. We didn't go to dinner until 8:15. We didn't finish dinner till after 10 o'clock. I think it was like 10:30 or something. And I had all that time to think, and I wasn't like distracted by anything. She was busy getting ready or busy with her friends or whatever, and I was anxious as a motherfucker. And I just felt sick, bro. And there was a couple of times where honestly I nearly fucking started crying, like, just because I was so trapped in my own thoughts about shit. And that's not easy to say, especially on camera, bro. Like, especially as a dude, I went through a massive period of my life where I have not cried. That is one thing I'm very grateful for my partner, is I had not cried since I was 15 years old. And I've talked about it in my music now, in my track. I keep calling it Story because it's what it was originally called, but Tell Me Why, about how my own father tried to off himself and told me about it, this, that, or the other. And there was a lot of, like, I bawled my eyes out at that point in my life, and then hadn't cried again after. Like, no matter how hard I tried, like, I would be really upset, and I'd go for a walk, and I would try to cry, and there was just nothing. I thought something was broken. Up until I met my partner, and it was when we were both going through a very, very difficult time, and neither one of us wanted to lose each other, but it felt like the right thing to do to sort of have a break, quote unquote. It wasn't even going to be a break, it was like us breaking up. And I remember I bawled my fucking eyes out, like, and I didn't do it on purpose. I know there was a lot of, like, times building up to that breakup where I was sort of tearing up and shit, but I actually fucking bawled my eyes out. And then since that point, bro, like, there's been multiple times where I haven't, like, cried properly again since then, but there's definitely been times where I've teared up, and that hasn't happened my whole life. And yeah, last night was one of those moments, bro, like, just sitting around. I think they were all taking photos or whatever for fucking ages. And yeah, I was just sat there doing nothing, and I was just trapped in my own thought, which I always try. I feel like I keep myself very busy, and that sometimes pushes me away from thinking in my own thoughts, which I need to stop fucking doing. And yeah, like, there was multiple times where I nearly cried, and I tried to hold it back. And I think as a dude, I think a lot of guys will understand that there's a lot of times, even you don't do it on purpose, it's just instinct to do, of just, you're about to cry, don't cry. Like, it's as frustrating as it is. And so today had come around, and we were chilling in the house and whatever, and it's still thoughts that were daunting on me, because it's this thing where it's like, I felt like I was going, like, doing shit behind the back, and I'm if you know me at all, I am such an open, honest person. Like, I can't keep shit from anyone, bro. Like, even if you don't want to hear it, I'm telling you. That's how it is. Because I find that that's so much healthier than lying or keeping anything. And yeah, it's only been like, what, 2 weeks or something since I had made that deposit. And since that, I've been putting $300 a week away into that to then make a final payment to, like, that should pay off by the middle of November. And yeah, we were chilling at mine, and I wasn't feeling the best. I think she could notice it on the way back to her place. I was genuinely very tired as well. I had a coffee in the morning, and then we went to Starbucks because a new one opened up, and I had a massive coffee at like 1 o'clock or some shit, so I crashed hard, like, I was really tired. And she had said that, and I'd planned to do stuff that night. She was supposed to go out tonight, which, this is all tonight, right? Like, she was supposed to go out for that same friend's birthday out into the city so they could, you know, do their own thing, and they weren't just having a dinner, they could actually go out and enjoy themselves. And because she had said she was doing that, I was like, oh, sweet, I have a free night, like, I'll do my own thing. And I guess, again, that's just poor communication on my behalf and her behalf, really. Because then it had come to, like, I think we left my place later. Because I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just chill for a bit longer. Like, it feels like even though we've been with each other, we haven't really been with each other, if that makes sense. But I was like, fuck it, we'll just chill for a bit longer. So we did. And then I think we got to hers at like 5 o'clock or some shit. And all the family and stuff started coming over. and she was on the phone. She's like, oh yeah, like talking, and they're like, oh well, come get me like 7:30 or something. And I was planning to leave so I could go do stuff for the night. Anyways, like that started a thing. She's like, oh sorry, I should have asked, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, I had shit planned. Not that we didn't have a fight at all, but it's what sparked up a lot of what has been happening, and I couldn't open up about. And like I said, it's something I really need to work on. Is my communication, because that it shouldn't get to that point. It got to a point again where I nearly started crying. I was like, she could definitely tell at that point. I started saying everything, and I opened up. And if you've been in a relationship, I think you understand all of this, bro. Like, honesty and openness is everything. You need to just fucking do the best you can, and I'm always doing the best I can. And I think the biggest issue is the fact that she would reflect me on her past relationships and stuff, and it's like, bro, you know the kind of person I am. You guys know the kind of person I am. Like, I'm not someone that's just gonna fucking blow all my money. I'm like, bro, I'm not blowing my money on fucking drugs or, you know, going to the pub every weekend or whatever it is. Like, it's money I'm putting aside because I believe in the fact that it's gonna grow. And I'm doing this all with intention. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm fucking making myself struggle on purpose. So that I can propel myself. Like, this is setting me up. And worst comes to worst, it doesn't work out. But at least I've tried. I'm trying something positive. I'm trying to push towards something I really want to fucking achieve. And I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, the hardest bit is just being able to tell her when I know she disagrees, and that's what, like, we came to an understanding and shit. But yeah, that's just what's happened the last 2 days, bro. Like, life's fucking hectic at times, man. Yeah, I've been working more on my website, mainly for the clothing brands. So I tapped into that a bit this morning. Funds are going to be tight till mid-November until this pays off. So it's going to be challenging, and I'm aware of that. But I thought, fuck it, I'll start. Like, I've had so much shit like working in the background this whole year, and now that the album's finally out, I can start like freeing up more time and space. As I've talked about, I think music really, I'm still going to create content. I'm still going to be doing pretty much everything I'm doing, but just less off of it and still being consistent, if that makes sense. So like, music is still going to be dropping once a month. I might just not promote it as much. I'll be more showing the side of me, and then I'll also be trying to push clothing and shit. Because, yeah, it just, the fact that that's out of the way now, I'm like, fuck, I have more time to myself. I think it's really important to try and focus on as little as possible. Like, having one main goal sort of thing, like narrowing it down further and further. And I feel like my problem is I've always had too many different fucking things going on. So it's good to finally have that. And I think next year is going to be a big year for me. This whole year, I remember even with my partner, at the beginning of the year, it's been a rocky relationship, bro. Like, we're in a good place, and I think we're in a healthy place, and it's not perfect by any means. Like, we're still always working on it, hence me explaining this as well. But I remember at the very beginning of the year, I was like, bro, I'm dedicated to this relationship. This is going to be our year of growth, both individually and together. Like, working on whatever we can and getting through whatever we can together and separately at the same time. And fuck, there's been so much that's happened, bro. Like, yeah, life's gone fucking up and down and up and down. It's honestly, like, in comparison to the previous years, has not gone up as much, which has affected my mindset and trajectory and shit. But I've still been working, I've still been getting through it, because I know that's what's going to pay off at the end of the day. And yeah, I guess people just don't understand that. But whatever this shit takes, bro, I'm here for it. Like, I don't know. I think I've got so much drive and passion towards this shit. Like, even at my lowest lows, like, I know when to have a break and stuff, but even if I'm not happy or whatever, I know how to fucking push past that and just go, I don't care what mood I'm in, I'm doing this because I need to do this for me. And that's essentially what all this is for, is I want to help people, and without putting me first. I can't put other people first. I can't help other people unless I help myself first. And so I'm constantly trying to better myself and push myself to be better in order to help other people be better. And yeah. Anyways, this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, I think, because otherwise I'm just going to ramble for another 15 minutes. But this has been good. It's a bit different as well, different environment as well. If you guys like this kind of style, if you like the previous episode or the actual setup, let me know down in the comments below. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I post these every week on a Monday. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and peace.